Okay, what do we have?
Olympiacos in 4.
Can I start here?
Sure.
My logic says 3-2 for Barcelona.
Why?
But I just think because they can counter everything that Olympiacos have. And so my logic says 3-2 from what I see on the court, but I just think, I don't know, Olympiacos somehow are going to get this series. They're going to split the 2 games in Barcelona, and then they're going to win both games in Piraeus. And I think here, this is going to be a series of who have a better defense. These 2 teams are just incredible.
Top 5 in defense, right? Both.
Yeah, and in the last 8 games, in the last 10 games, I think Olympiacos are number 1. Barcelona are number 4, I think, in defense. And 2 teams that have the best defense against 3-pointers. It's just that Barcelona can counter everything Olympiacos have. They won both games this season. And they're just experienced. They know what Olympiacos want to do. They know their style. They know their tricks. I think most of the teams fall for those tricks are inexperienced because they just catch you off guard. I mean, Olympiacos and Barcelona don't have a lot of young guys, you know. So Vesely has the mid-range, so he can counter Mustafa Fall in his drop defense. I saw Barcelona being really great against switch all, which Olympiacos this season used quite a lot with Mustafa Fall as well sometimes. So, you know, this will be, I think, can Olympiacos force Barcelona to play the slow game and to not allow to run, to make you make a lot of tough baskets? Can Thomas Walkup make 3-pointers? Because Barcelona are going to go under. And last year, he was 2 of 18 or whatever, under 20% in the series against Fenerbahce. So Barcelona is really good on rebounds. Olympiacos not so much, so they're going to have more possessions probably. And but at the same time, I think a key matchup here is Alec Peters versus Jabari Parker, and it's going to depend a lot because Olympiacos like to switch. And can Jabari use the mismatches that he will have? Can Jabari punish Alec Peters, or will Alec Peters punish Jabari for his off-ball movement? So at the same time, I wrote 3-1 Olympiacos because I think Olympiacos are peaking in the right direction just at the right time. They're healthy, and you have a completely new coach going against Yorgos Bartzokas in the playoffs. I think Olympiacos wins 1 game in Barcelona, and then it's going to be super hard for Barca to get back. But I see this as a really, really close series as well.
You mentioned that Barca has everything to counter what Olympiacos can offer, but I actually look at this situation from the same perspective, just from the opposite camp. Olympiacos has everything to match what Barcelona has,
right?
Starting from the front line, both teams are defensive teams, and they're really pretty similar match. You mentioned the head coach. He's not type of coach like Dimitris Itoudis was, who made these series last year so complicated for Olympiacos, although they were the best team in Europe at the moment. I think that's what's important. And to me, why I put an advantage for Olympiacos is the momentum. Olympiacos is just in a great shape right now. All the players are finally healthy. When they lost this second time in January in Barca, they were missing players. It was January. They were basically in the middle of these injuries, new players coming in and out. It was a difficult moment for Olympiacos. But in the last month and 2, they improved a lot. Their game, they gained the momentum. All the players now are healthy. And vice versa, Barcelona is in a kind of slump. When Ricky Rubio joined Barca, they won 4 games out of 8. Their offensive rating has dropped by 6 positions from the 5th best to 11th best. The defensive rating also got worse a little bit by 2. Now they're 7th best defensive team in the EuroLeague. So it feels like that Ricky Rubio playing an important role also kind of changed the dynamics of the team, especially in the offense, as we can see. Barca is not in the best moment right now. Olympiacos is improving. Both teams are very similar, but I believe that Olympiacos will have an advantage.